Now, Louis person is the most rare.
Slide down on my back. Ready?
Yeah, me too.
So here we go.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
You're gonna break Daddy's neck.
Sorry.
Waiting for me. Will crowd to cheer when they see my face. And a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go.
It's not
Let
over.
your dreams
Watch the top of the Into the store, Jill.
Absolutely.
That's our plan for 10 minutes. Let the crowd go through. Then it's Hall of Presidents. 10. Oh, before that? I think we got to go to Hall of Presidents. We're going to have to go through this crowd. Tink flew. Did anybody see Tink?
Big crowd.
Yes. Put your mask on, bro.
Mask on.
You want to catch that D variant? Thank you so much for sticking with us, guys. We'll never give up. We finally pulled that off. I had a tough signal. I had to battle. We were going to go into the store for a few minutes, but again, swimming up the stream like some salmon. Up, everybody. We're masking up. We're double vaccinated, but we're vaxxing up. Or if we don't, we'll. All right, nobody's moving. We gotta like walk.
It's not their fault.
Anxiety induced Dean. No, maybe not. There's got to be a cut-through point when the crowd. Yeah, when the crowd is just going the same way as us. I'm supposed to. I'm gonna put you in the bushes.
Put me in the bushes. See what happens.
I know what happens. Your feet. All we can see is your feet.
Ha 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 ha. So funny. That's on the way out, right? Yeah, you'll pass. It'll be on your left hand side. I'm just saying you talk to me.
Thank you
All right,
for
this way.
joining us for tonight's presentation of Happily Ever
Here we go.
After. We would like to remind you that at this time, you may experience long delays with buses, monorails, and watercraft. We invite you to stay and enjoy all that the Magic Kingdom has to offer until the park closes at 10 p.m. Have a magical evening.
Muchas gracias por habernos acompañado a la presentación de Happily Ever After de esta noche. Queremos recordarles que en este momento es posible que haya largas esperas para tomar el autobús, tren o vehículo acuático. Los invitamos a quedarse y disfrutar todo lo que Magic Kingdom tiene que ofrecer hasta que el parque cierre a las 10 p.m.
Best what?
Que tengan una noche mágica.
Oh, we need to go like this. Water. What's your channel name?
Oh, living in Diz. D-I-Z.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm way better
Okay.
than you.
Okay. Oh no, you want to say hello?
What are you guys' names? Claire and Claire. All right.
Nice to meet you.
Subscribe.
Let's see. It's amazing. I swear before COVID, this many people did not go back into the park. They just didn't. It baffles me. I don't know why. So I'm saying we're probably going to miss Hall of Presidents. But don't worry, we'll hit like Small World or something. I mean, yeah, especially with like 20 minutes left in the park, it's amazing this many people go back in. And the final word. It looks like it's still open. We got it, baby. We got it, baby. We got it. Hey, Corey, I'll be gone for the next 2 weeks, so I won't be able to tune in, sadly. But when I get back, I'll be tuning in. That's awesome, Scott. I appreciate that. My gimbal keeps disagreeing. All right, we made it. This has been difficult for some people to stream. We're anticipating that we should be okay, so stick with us. Look at those busts. Ah. It might be a little unbalanced because this is longer. And of course, definitely, we do not encourage any political talk while the show is going
I
on.
was about to say something.
So,
I was about
just enjoy the show.
I was about to say.
You want to say a little PSA about that?
Yeah, whether you like it or not, Joe Biden is the new president of the United States of America, and we must accept that and respect him, whether you like him or not, because at the end of the day, he's not just going to leave the office. So we must welcome him as the new president, whether you like him or not, and just be respectful, please. I mean, nobody cares about your political view.
Wow, what a finish on that speech. So, look at Abraham Lincoln. Come on, Mr. Gimbal. Work with me now. Hey, Teresa. So it looks like we got a few minutes before Hall of Presidents. I think what I might do is change out some things here. Let's take a moment to change some things out so that the gimbal cooperates with us. That turned out to be another amazing show of Happily Ever After, everybody. Just a beautiful, beautiful show. It's the best show ever for fireworks, if you ever ask me. All right, let's switch out my wires here. That should do that there. And then I think I'll do this here. All right, we should be good to go, y'all. I'm so happy we made it to Hall of Presidents. Who's excited for Hall of Presidents? Hearts in the chat if you are excited for Hall of Presidents. It's Walt himself. Maybe he should have been president. There's Walt with Dwight D. Eisenhower. Was that Eisenhower? Yes. Nixon. Isn't it true that George Washington wasn't smiling there because of his dentures? Yes, we are so excited, David, about the new 50th anniversary merch. We're all picking out the things that we're excited for. There's some great pass holder exclusives that we're so excited for when they do come out. And for all who didn't know, we did get granted an annual pass preview for Ratatouille. So Ratatouille opens on October 1st, and we will be riding Ratatouille on September 4th at 6 p.m. at Epcot. This dress was worn by Mrs. Roosevelt. Let's make sure. It's probably a replica. Let's see. It doesn't say it's a replica, but I'm sure it is. Oh. What's going on? We're getting unbalanced here and getting crazy. I have wires pulling. All right, I tried a new setup today. This was worn by First Lady Harrison.
So there was what was called First Ladies. They were the ladies that were married to the presidents. And these were their dresses and their vases.
That red one was made by Harrison, worn by Madison. Some period vases, vases. Very nice, very detailed. Why is it that everything was more detailed back then? What's up, Mike Harneman? What else can we look at? The air conditioning is beautiful. Watch this.
For the next 25-minute presentation will begin in 13 minutes.
So the show is going to start in 13 minutes, and it'll be a 25-minute show.
I just want to draw your attention to the official seal of the United States located in the center of the room. You'll notice on the eagle's chest is shield.
The Great Seal of the United States of America.
13 is used to represent 13 original colonies, which went on to make the original 13 states. In the eagle's beak, it holds a Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one.
And there's some portraits here. Jimmy Carter.
13 stars, representing peace. However, in its right side,
The 39th president from 1977 to 1981.
This is one of two official sequels in the United States currently in existence.
Franklin D. Roosevelt, 1933 to 1945. The 32nd
Will
president.
begin at 10 p.m.
Corey for president. I don't know if I want that role, but thank you. James Monroe, 1817 to 1825. Hi. Let's see. Abraham Lincoln, 1861 to 1865. That wasn't very long. The 16th president. Andrew Jackson, 1829 to 1837. Now, I love artifacts. I've got a golf club here. Not sure who this belonged to. Woodrow Wilson Golf Club. Abraham Lincoln portable writing desk. Whoa. See, that's what I like about history. I love things. Oh, getting a lag at the golf. Buddy the presidential dog. Has the lag cleared up? Gloves from James Monroe. George Washington, knee and shoe buckles. To see history like that. That's what I love about history. Like, I don't care as much about looking at like paintings in an art museum. But boy, when you see stuff like this and say, George Washington wore this, like that touched him, like the history that those items have seen is amazing. What are the plans after Hall of Presidents? We will go down to Main Street, we'll go in the Emporium, we'll see if there's anything new for shopping. I don't think it's a night for raspberry sorbet. I'll go by what the family thinks on that one. And we'll just kind of take a look at the castle again and call it a night. And it feels like that's it till Tuesdays, but no, we are live. Check your notifications for start times, tentatively around 3 p.m. Tomorrow we will be live from Epcot and closing down Epcot around the same time as tonight, about 11 o'clock. We will show the Epcot Forever fireworks, try foods at the Food and Wine Festival, ride Soarin' in true 1080p Diz Vision, where there might even be some fish and chips in the mix. Richard Nixon's violin. This is circa 1920. That's amazing. Franklin D. Roosevelt portable telegraph set. Your feet must be sore. And I ran 3 miles today before the show, before the stream. I feel pretty good, right? I guess they're a little bit sore. I can't deny that, Jenny. That's amazing technology right there. Thomas Jefferson pocket watch. Look at this plate. George Washington. The stream was great, Mike. You'll have to go back and check it out. We ate at Be Our Guest restaurant. Hi, James Marshall. One of my favorite shoes, park shoes. Well, I wear Harvianas a lot. My flip-flops, they're great. They're made for walking. They're made for durability. They look like this. Not the greatest shot of it, but hey, Jill. Hey guys, there's actual artifacts in there from some of the presidents, like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. You might want to see them. Look at Franklin Roosevelt, that telegraph right there. That's pretty cool, right? Look at that telegraph, Jill, from Franklin D. Roosevelt. Right there. One of the most amazing, that's a plate up there that George Washington most likely used. It's just amazing, like that thing is so old, 1784. And then this is where he had like some knee and shoe buckles right there that he wore. Isn't that crazy? That's what I love about looking at things about history. Yeah, these are on loan from the actual libraries, Mitchell. A walk-in stick for Benjamin Harrison. I just think those things are so neat. History. Well, that's not that old. That's 97.
I know, but it could have gotten...
That's true. Yeah. 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 It looks pretty new. Yeah.
Unless they kept it.
Of course, it's like the actual like original piece, but they would have to.
Yep. Yep. Yes, James, the fireworks happened already, but you can scan back and watch them. We'll be in the theater in about 3 minutes or so. And we're so excited. It's been a long time, over a year since we've seen the show. Like I said, some channels have had a lot of trouble streaming this. We're hoping, I think we have the equipment to pull it off. Fingers crossed we get a good stream, everybody. Worst case scenario, we'll wait out the show and look at the castle on Main Street. Go see what's new in the Emporium. Hey, buddy, are you out on raspberry sorbet at this point? Or no?
Well, as noted, a few moments of the curtains of the night room will open and we'll make our way into the theater. If you're traveling in a...
Mike Hardiman, we actually did, in the first part of the stream as well, part 1, we actually did the Monsters Laugh floor for the first time in a long time. Oh no, David T. Never on a Saturday. Never unless the family is ill. They're all here. Hi, Seth. This is a great mix of film, history. It's so dramatic. If they showed this actual film in in school for history, kids would pay attention. What? Yeah, the movie is over 20 minutes long. Would you guys? Yeah, right?
Like, they took us to Animal Kingdom, you couldn't take us here.
Right. Yep. This is
Or
amazing.
even Epcot. Eh?
Yeah.
There's a history there.
Yep. Get a little learning in. I'd love to see the Walt Disney Museum in California. This is the updated Hall of Presidents. Oh yes, Jill's wearing ears today.
Please make sure our face coverings are on at all the times.
Oh, that's a cool statistic or a piece of information, Mitchell. Love Jill's ears and nails. Look gorgeous too. Thank you, Mike.
Enjoy your presentation.
And you. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Thank you for joining us for this reverent celebration of America's leaders, past and present. And now the Walt Disney World Resort is proud to present the Hall of Presidents.
This program is dedicated to the memory of Walt Disney. In 1971, his love for America inspired the creation of the Hall of Presidents, a place to celebrate the optimism and goodwill he saw at the heart of the American story. Walt's vision was to honor the nation by honoring the American presidency.
It is 1783, and the smoke is clearing in the wake of the Revolutionary War. Over the course of 8 grinding years, General George Washington has led a force of shopkeepers, farmers, and Native American allies to victory over the greatest military power in the world. A new nation has been born, independent and free. The founders must form a national government. In 1787, through months of passionate debate, they create a written constitution. For the country's highest office, they imagine something new in the history of the world. A leader not born to power like a king or queen. A leader who has not seized power through conquest. A leader not separate from the people, but elected by the people, from among the people. We, the people. This is a new idea, an American idea. The idea of a president. The people don't know exactly what a president will be, but there is little doubt who it will be. George Washington's stature and bearing have marked him as a leader. His integrity has made him a great one. Washington knows that many generals who have led successful revolutions make themselves dictators or kings. Instead, he steps down from power and retires to his home, Mount Vernon. The world takes note, and George Washington becomes the symbol of American ideals. In the first presidential election, it's Washington by a landslide. The only doubt seems to be his own. He writes, "Integrity and firmness is all I can promise. Integrity and firmness is exactly what we need." Everything he does as president will set a model for his successors. His final act may be the most important of all. After 2 terms, with no term limit in the Constitution and amid overwhelming support to stay in office, he steps down once again and hands power back to the people. He wants us to speak, to elect a new president. During the early years of the Republic, we choose leaders as different as Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Andrew Jackson. Elections are often bitter. Each president stands at that fiery intersection where personal character meets the challenges of the times. Some call the presidency a glorious burden. Jefferson calls it a splendid misery. We, the people, must choose well. We elect 15 presidents before the course of history brings us to the edge of a crisis like no other. A nation born of freedom still permits slavery. As the country pushes west, will new states be slave or free? The question produces bitter conflict. The issue rocks the election of 1860 and brings Abraham Lincoln onto the national stage. The tall, lanky, some say uncouth candidate from Illinois is a master of words at a time when speeches are printed in full for people to read. A house divided against itself cannot stand, he has said. With Lincoln's election, the House does indeed divide. Civil War. 11 states secede from the Union. The war becomes a defining passage in the American story. The president's own inner strength and depth of character changed the course of history. Lincoln had come up the hard way, on the American frontier, desperately poor, with less than a year of formal schooling. His early years were scarred by tragedy, the death of his mother, his sister, his first love. He struggles with depression, but never loses his determination to rise above it. He once said he's driven by a desire to leave the world a little better place for having lived in it. The war rages. Lincoln fights to preserve the Union and end slavery. Neither is a sure thing. At Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 6 months after one of the bloodiest battles of the war, the president dedicates a cemetery to the thousands of soldiers who died there, in words we can never forget.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
The blood of over 500,000 Americans is spilled in this Civil War. President Lincoln's enduring hope is to give true meaning to the sacrifices of so many, to lead us to that new birth of freedom. With the end of the war and the end of slavery, a new birth truly begins. As we roll toward the 20th century, settlers roll west on wagon wheels and railroads connect the nation coast to coast. Millions of immigrants pour in from Europe and Asia. Population doubles. Our economy triples. Our standing among nations rises. We need presidents who can lead both at home and abroad. At the same time, a young Theodore Roosevelt is retreating from New York politics and personal tragedy. The death of his wife and his mother on the same day in the same house. In the Badlands of North Dakota, he rethinks his life and the life of his country. He returns stronger in body and spirit. His renewed energy is just what his country needs. American industry is booming, but social tensions are rising. A progressive movement is bubbling up, pushing for change, and change is needed in the working and living conditions in cities. The gap widens between rich and poor. The demand for change grows stronger. Teddy Roosevelt is a knight on a crusade. He speaks with force and vitality in clear terms that make colorful headlines at a time when mass market newspapers have become the new media. To define his foreign policy, he borrows a phrase from an African proverb: speak softly and carry a big stick. But his greatest accomplishments are made at home. He breaks up giant monopolies, protects workers' rights, and calls for a square deal for all Americans, rich and poor, capitalist and wage earner.
And a square deal for every man.
be as great as the natural grandeur of its lands. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground, he tells us. And we do.
That's cool.
The bottom fell out of the market. 12 million unemployed. The bread lines and the super. The results of the 1932 election now.
When we elect our 32nd president, it is the worst of times. The course of history and the course of one president's life again shape a turning point in our national destiny. Franklin D. Roosevelt, paralyzed by polio, knows how to restore the faith of a people paralyzed by the Great Depression.
I believe in practical explanation and in practical thought.
He has found the inner strength his countrymen now need. He speaks to us like a friend, a neighbor. His optimism is contagious, his voice perfect for the latest breakthrough medium, radio. He calls us to believe we have nothing to fear but fear itself. And we do believe.
Tonight's attacks on England are perhaps the most widespread of the war in the course of the day.
But an even greater challenge dominates his final years in office. The Second World War.
We must be the great awesomeness of democracy. This is an emergency as serious as war itself.
We stun the world with our production. When bombs fall on U.S. troops in Pearl Harbor, he calls us to fight on the war front and sacrifice on the home front.
The harder the sacrifice, the more glorious the triumph. So spoke America in the year 1776. So speak Americans today.
The world changes. The country changes. And yet, in one sense, what we need most from our presidents has never changed. A guiding vision that calls forth the best that America can be.
Will outer space be developed for the benefit of all mankind? Or will it become another focus for the arms race? The choice is urgent, and it is ours to make. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. But really, it's all of us who must overcome the crippling legacy of bigotry and injustice. And we shall overcome.
One of the agreements that President Sadat and Prime Minister Begin are signing tonight is entitled A Framework for Peace in the Middle East.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. You have lost too much, but you have certainly not lost America.
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you.
Loving this country requires the willingness to speak out for what is right, to shake up the status quo. That's America.
Our presidency is no longer just an idea. It is an idea with a proud history. Ladies and gentlemen,
Joe,
the presidents of the United States of America.
I have trouble with the lighting here. I'm going to see if I can go close.
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard M. Nixon, Gerald R. Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump. Idea of a president, as we have from the beginning.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxiety, but it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history. I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear to preserve, protect, defend the Constitution
In the world, an office entrusted to each president by us, we the people. Therein lies the genius of that new idea, now over 200 years old. A new idea our presidents have turned into a great American idea again and again.
Exit to the doors to the right, only the doors to the right, and have a wonderful evening here at the Magic Kingdom.
There you go, everybody. Hall of Presidents returns. Amazing. Thank you, bud. That's so heavy. Let's put it over here. It's super heavy today. Thank you, Stephanie. I did my best, as always. I saw. We gotta find Mom. Thank you, Kathy. Glad you guys enjoyed that. I tried to go closer up because the lighting washes out the faces, so I think that's how I'll shoot that. If I can ever just walk up front when the presidents open up, I'll do that. Thank you, Chomps. I did it for you, buddy.
I didn't really get to see it up close, but how was your animatronic?
Good. You looked really good. Yeah. Flim flam, no political opinions. This is Disney, bro. I don't even know where Mom is, so I guess she's gonna find us.
I'll call her.
I'm guessing it's time to be heading out. Not quite yet. We're gonna just go see what's new in the Emporium. Always take a last look at the castle.
Make it quicker, because Mom's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful and moving piece, says Mike. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Still a lot of people in the hub. That went by fast too. That's how you know you enjoyed something. That went by really fast. We'll be seeing that much more in the future, so you can count on that. Let's take a look at the castle here. Yes, we are back tomorrow for a special live stream presentation on a Sunday. Check your notification times, but 3 p.m. is the tentative start. And we'll be at Epcot. We'll try some foods at the Food and Wine Festival. We will ride some rides. And end the night with Epcot Forever and what? It just rolls off my tongue all the time. Epcot Forever and a relaxing walk through the World Showcase. You're welcome, Anne. They just make learning the history so fun. Like the music's dramatic. It's like if they did more school lessons like that, I think kids would pay more attention.
I know I definitely would, even though all three of my history teachers in middle school, because I didn't take history in my freshman year, all three of my history teachers were amazing. Well, actually, I only had two. I only had two because I had the same one 7th and 8th grade. I miss her. See you later. I doubt she's watching this, but Miss Dillard, if you're out there, I miss you, girl. I love you. She was the best. She was like another mom.
Todd
and
B.
my avid teacher.
Anne says she agrees with my take on that.
History was fun for me. That was like easy.
So, okay, let's go see what we got going on in the Emporium. Hey, bud. Where's Mom? Can you get up? Had a little trouble getting up there, huh?
She said that she was like Casey's, but she's
Okay, Supermom. Okay. All right, Supermom. Thanks for hanging with us.
You have 10 minutes to get in line. 10 minutes before it closes up, she said.
Oh, I don't know if Mom wants that. Do you?
No, I'm asking if you do.
I'm good if you're good, I guess. What do you think?
You sure? Because if you're getting something, then I guess I'll get something.
Oh, well. We're debating, Allison. I don't know. I kind of would like something cold. Grab something you know you want to, says Mike. I am still definitely full from dinner. All right, Brandon, we'll see you tomorrow, maybe. As I yawn and talk. Hi, Mama. Yes, no? For anybody? For nobody? You just want to go home?
It's up to you guys. I don't know, guys. I'm down with food. That's up to you guys. You guys want to get it? I'm going to go in here for you know what.
Yes. Get what you gotta get. We'll just see if there's anything new.
No, I don't want to stop you guys from the snack.
And then if Jacob wants some raspberry sorbet, we'll go get some raspberry sorbet.
9 minutes.
Why? They cut the line off at 10:15? At 10:45?
I said 9, not 15.
Yeah. It says exit only, but we'll be quick. I'll be quick. Of course, I always gravitate to the t-shirts, but I'm not seeing anything new for t-shirts over there.
I did not.
It's a madhouse in here.
Yeah, and also,
Oh, that's cool, David T.
we movie stuff for the rest of the night.
Okay.
We're movie stuff for the rest of the week. I didn't realize.
Ask. They always have that one. Stick with me, bud, if you're gonna go over there. There's one up there too. Nope, that's next to ours. Ask a cast member. Excuse me.
Are we going to be quick in here?
I'm trying to find out if Jacob wants some raspberry sorbet. Do you want any, bud? Raspberry sorbet. Oh, well, no, that's not no. Ask this cast member when she comes out. It'll be my wife, so that's a question. Huh? You gotta come with me. I don't have enough hands for that. This Emporium is busy, everybody. Corey, my mom bought raspberry sorbet because of you guys. Publix sells it. Ooh. I like this shirt. Best day ever. Man, you can't even walk in here. Raspberry sorbet is the best, says Mike Harneman. So yeah, don't forget, another stream tomorrow, guys. Bonus stream, LID on a Sunday. LID on an SUN. That shirt's pretty cool. Elizabeth wants to see mugs. I'll tell her to stop talking about mugs. Let me see. No, I don't think there is anything new for mugs. But we will look at magic bands. Pamela said she loves that shirt. Let's go this way.
Sorry, Dad. I don't know where we're going. Like this.
Pay attention.
I am on.
Don't tell me anything. They moved the magic bands. They moved them. They changed the store around a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, there's a new Wishable. And another Dole Whip.
What do you mean another? I swear there was only one. It's kind of... There was a Dole Whip before?
Huh?
There was a Dole Whip?
There was a Dole Whip before in a red cup, right? Excuse me. Where did you move the magic bands?
Magic bands are going to be down in the kids section, about 6 rows down.
Like all the way at the end?
Yes. So
Wow.
It's like keychains, magnets.
Thank you. Wow. That's a big change. That's a big change, everybody. What?
You were right. You were like the first one.
Yep. Remember that?
You were like the first one.
Remember that?
Jill has it, right? Isn't Jill have it?
Yeah. Did she ever get the big one? A big one came out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think she did. She might have.
Huh? 3 minutes. No, Tammy?
No, I like this one. No, they don't have it. I had them check the bag. What do you think about this one?
Okay. Is that 50-50?
It is.
It's 50-50, everybody.
Can we check Epcot tomorrow? They
Yeah.
have that right
Yeah.
there. We gotta find that.
Yeah. Ask Jill if she wants anything, please.
You have 2 minutes.
All right, hurry up.
No.
Okay. I don't see magic bands.
It's probably closed by now.
Go in line. I'll meet you. Oh, they're over here.
What are these?
Huh?
Red and yellow.
That's all presents. Yeah.
Ian says I'm gonna have to order that
Wait,
shirt.
This one? This one's Mad Tea Party.
So where you gotta Bag broke.
That's what I was after. There's a new one here too. Hall of Presidents. Or, yeah, I guess Hall of Presidents.
That's awesome. I love that. Oh, yeah. He's going to love it.
All right, we gotta move through here.
This morning.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Waiting in line. All right, this has been a crazy busy store. It is a magic band in which I collect.
You took too long.
It's closed?
Yeah, when I got there, I got in line and this dude is right there. He's like, sorry, we're closed. You took too long.
Did they like just shut the door right then?
Mm-hmm.
Right on you?
No, the door's closed. It's closed.
Was it closed already?
No, people were still in line. And I got in line, and then they said they were closed. We just have to get inside.
What is a magic band? It's what you need to get in the parks. It could be your door key for your resort room. It's for fast passes when they exist. Was one of them? Was one of them? Excuse me, was the door just closing and he was trying to get in? Like you couldn't have just let him in just for that, like right that moment?
Yeah, we're closed for the night, sir. I'm really sorry about it.
What time do you close?
Huh?
What time do you close?
So the bar closed at 10. We close 40 minutes past the bar close.
I didn't know that. And he was there before that. You were there before that, weren't you?
He was at least 2
No, he wasn't. Not by his watch. He has a digital watch.
I'm really sorry, but I did check my phone.
Well, he checked his too. That's not
2
right.
minutes ago, I was running over there.
Yeah.
Disney does stuff like that. He was already in line for a ride, and I was 2 minutes after him, and they made him get out of the line that he was in for 20 minutes.
Oh, that's sad.
They're not
That's sad. It's all right, bud. We tried. Yeah, you're welcome. I always like to explain things. There's still a lot of people here on Main Street. But the Magic Band will do a lot more than that, too. And they're fun to collect. Like today's Magic Bands, for me, are these. And I like to wear two because I have so many and I can't make up my mind. I like to enjoy more than one. It's become my trademark. Yeah, it's like a pass. It's your ticket to get in. It's like your ticket is attached to it. And there's always two sides to every Magic Band. Look at that. Yeah, that's a weird time, he told me. Thank you, Tara. There's a million different themes. Yeah, he told me they closed at 10:40 and Jacob was there at like 10:38. Now we know. I was on the fence about the raspberry sorbet anyway, but like now that you can't get it, I really want it. Right, bro? But we tried. It seems like since the return of the pandemic, you can't talk any cast members into a little magic. Magic bands range from like, trying to remember at this point, they went up in price. I want to say maybe 27 to like 40 or 45. Okay. Where is the sorbet? It's right here at the ice cream parlor. We've been going there when the park closes, but they shut it down 40 minutes after the park closes, so we'll know that for next time. Good night, JD. Yeah, Julianne, that's a weird time, right? Jacob was kind of right, though. He's like, Dad, we gotta go. And he just missed it. I want to go stay in Cinderella's castle. We all do. What an awesome thing that would be to do, right? Sweet 638, says Simon.
Ew, Emma, there's a like over here.
All right, everybody. We are back tomorrow. Why don't we just close out the stream? Where's the fam? Oh, right here. Yeah, I did. They shut the door on him.
How do you do that? How do you shut the door on a kid?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
I said to him too. I'm like,
Disney is a capitalist
were you actually in
company
line?
who actually doesn't care about their employees.
You were standing behind people, and he cut you off.
Don't be
What,
cool.
that's not all. Go take care of that. Tammy is gonna take care of that. Go with him. Go with him.
What was the name? I don't know.
The tall, skinny guy. Tall, skinny guy. All right, guys. I guess I'll close out the stream by myself because it was an awesome night. I thank you all for being here from the whole LID family. We love each and every one of you. And I hope we delivered a really fun stream tonight. Really, really fun stream. And when I say we love you all, we mean it. And we hope you'll join us tomorrow because it's a bonus day. We're at Epcot sometime after 3 p.m. Check us out. We're going to try foods from Epcot. We're going to do, I guarantee you, we're going to do Soarin' and Frozen and Three Caballeros and whatever else we can get our butts in the seats for. We really are going to do all that. And we're going to watch the fireworks in true 1080p Diz Vision. And if you've never seen the World Showcase at night, quiet, we will take a nice walk through. It'll be a blast. So we always hate to say goodbye, but it looks like we don't have much more content for you tonight. So we'll say goodbye on a high note. We love you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Let's see. I like to do a little bit of roll call. We'll look at the castle. Thank you to all that donated tonight to the stream. It means the world to us. It means the world to us for just hanging out with us, as you all did. So I can't express enough love. So good night to all of our mods. Thank you so much for hanging with us and doing the great job that you do. It's just amazing to keep the stream going. Yeah. What does it hurt to let one more kid in? So let's say goodnight to Mike Harneman, Fred Gallagher, Kristen Marconi, Chloe Monroe, Stephanie Keel, Ann Gilnack. Thank you for bringing us Hall of Presidents. Oh, and moving. Oh, you're so welcome, Ann. I always aim to give you guys the best. Chomps 56, Sunshine, Ann Gilnack. I said that. Mitchell, Mason, Allison, Simon Rogers, Mark Rogers, Tara D, Franklin, John M.
What do you mean that?
No, I said aw. And everyone else. Thank you so much, everybody. Crew it up.
Yeah, go do your show.
We're done, honey. Come say goodnight. Bespoke Magic, Julianne, Brian Retro, Dole Whip Dave, everyone, you know who you are. Pamela V, Fajillian, Jacob, Corey, and Tammy.
That's weird, isn't it?
You look cute like that, just kind of standing there. Oh, hey, and that
Good
crazy
night.
Disney lady. What's up?
Good night.
So, just remember.
Wait a minute, I just gotta get a picture of this because
Oh, okay.
you should see what Corey's got going on over here.
We got some stuff going on right here, some high tech.
Y'all can't see the behind the scenes stuff.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I found a signal that worked during fireworks. I had a
Where?
great
hard time.
And
Good.
listen, no, I was like using my core muscles. My arm was falling asleep. My fingers were cramped.
That's
but
what we
I
do.
was like, I'm not moving for 1 second. I'm gonna
Nice.
stand here like an antenna, like you know, like whenever you was a kid, your
Yeah.
dad had to go get the antenna
Oh, yeah.
on top
Hold
of
it.
the roof.
Uh-huh.
Don't move! Stay right there! We got the picture! That's what I felt like.
Oh, good for you.
Oh,
You'll
my
have to show me.
I will definitely.
All right.
Now, is it gonna work tomorrow? I don't know, but
Who
it
knows?
worked today.
Because my spot was hard for the first 5 minutes, then we were good. But man.
It was a struggle.
So we were just signing off. Why don't we, let's say, we'll see you in the parks and always do what makes you happy, right? And dream big, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow from Epcot.
Living in Diz.